Hello friends, welcome to our Photoshop tips and tricks. The video we are watching today is, how create vanishing point on Photoshop. Click Layer option and select second layer. And then select Polygonal Lasso tool. And draw the lasso tool on image left side. And Shift plus draw the lasso tool on right side. And then click Layer option and Ctrl plus J and copy the duplicate image layer. And select and unhide the first layer. And right-click to select pixels. And go to Edit to copy the first layer. And then unhide the first layer. And then create new layer. And go to Filter to Vanishing Point to click. Then right side draw the point. And Ctrl plus center point to drag draw to left side. Then Ctrl V to paste the copy image. And Ctrl plus T to adjust and drag. Then image to adjust and click OK button. And then click Layer option and third layer to right-click to select pixels. And click first layer to layer mask. Then first layer upside to change in multiply. And right-click to blending option. And then downside in underlying layer to adjust on left side point. Image change to variation. And then click OK button. And look at the image.
Click Layer option and select Background layer. Then select on Object Selection tool. Then drag the cursor to glass area to click. Automatic select the glass. Then Ctrl plus J to duplicate the image. Then change the layer name. Then right-click to select pixels to click. Then hide the glass image. Then select Background layer. And then go to Select to modify to expand to click. Expand value to 3 pixels. Then click OK button. Then go to Edit to fill to click. Then select on Content Aware. Then click OK button, automatic remove the background. Then go to Select to deselect to click. Then unhide the glass layer and unhide the mobile layer. Then select on mobile layer. Then move to adjust the mobile. Then select glass layer and right-click to select pixels to click. Then select mobile layer. Then select on rectangular mark tool. Then right-click to layer via cut to click. Then check the image. Then layer 1 to right-click to blending option to click. Then downside underlying right side point to drag on left side to adjust. Hold Alt plus drag. Then click on OK button. Then duplicate the layer 1. Then Ctrl plus T and right click to flip vertical to click. Then click drag to move on downside. Then enter. Then right click to blending option to click. Then downside underlying layer points are adjust. Then click on OK button. Then change the opacity to 80%. Then look at the image. How easy to place image on Billboard. Click Layer option and unhide the first layer. And right-click to select pixels. And go to Edit to copy to click. And create new layer. Then unhide the second image layer. Then go to Filter to Vanishing Point to click. Then draw the points on 4 sides. And Ctrl plus V to paste. And Ctrl plus T to adjust and drag to Billboard. And adjust. And then click Layer option first layer upside to click on Multiply. Then first layer to right-click to blending option to click. And then downside layer points to adjust. Hold Alt plus mouse left-click to drag. Then look at the image. How easy to realistic mockup on Photoshop. Select Quick Selection tool. And click Layer option, select second layer. And close the layer option. And select the tin. And select Layer option and add layer mask. And select and unhide the first layer. And close the layer option. And Ctrl plus T and right click to warp to click. And go to Custom option and select Arc Lower to click. And adjust the image. And click Enter button. And then Ctrl plus T to right click to warp. And go to Custom option to arch to click. Then adjust the image. And click Enter button. And select Move tool and drag to adjust. And click Layer option and opacity to decrease. And drag to up the image. And click Layer option and increase the opacity. And hold Ctrl plus left click to selection. And click Add Layer Mask. And upside to click on Multiply. And right click to blending option to click. And downside underlying layer right side to adjust. Hold Alt plus drag. And click OK button. And look at the image. How to use clone stamp tool tricks in Photoshop. First select on Clone Stamp tool. Select Source panel. Flip horizontal to click. Increase the brush size. Hold Alt plus click. Click and clone the area. How to use Remove tool in Photoshop. Select Remove tool. Click the objects. Automatic removing. How to add tree in Photoshop. Select on Freeform Pen tool. Click and draw. Click Layer option and Create new layer. Close Layer option. Go to Filter to Render to Tree to click. Select the oak tree. Check light direction. Check on leaves amount. Check leaves size. Branches height to check. Adjust on branches thickness. Click on OK button. Delete on pen drawing. Select on Eraser tool. Select the brush. Erase on tree downside. Select on Move tool. Move to adjust the tree. Go to Image to Adjustment to Levels to click. Adjust the levels points. Click on OK button. Go to Image to Adjustment to Hue or Saturation to click. Adjust the saturation and hue points. Click on OK button. Move to check. Hold Alt plus drag on copy the tree, and set on correct position. Unhide the first layer. And close layer option. Then select Magic Wand tool. Then select the white area. Then go to Select to Inverse to click. Then go to Layer option and First layer to add layer mask. Then 4 times duplicate the first layer. Then click 4th layer. And upside click Normal to change on Multiply. Then click 3rd layer. Then upside click Normal to change on Multiply. Then Opacity to decrease 50%. Then click 2nd layer. And upside Normal to change on Luminosity. Then Opacity to decrease on 50%. Then click 1st layer. And upside to Normal to change on Soft Light. Then change Opacity to 50%. Then click 2nd layer and right-click to Blending option to click. Then downside first blend layer to change. Left side point to change on hold Alt plus mouse left click to drag. Then right side point to change. Hold Alt plus mouse left side click to drag. Then click OK button. Then select all tumbler layers. And then click to link. Then close layer option. Then select Move tool. And move to check the tumbler image. First close layer option. Then go to Select to Subject to click. Then click Layer option and add Layer Mask to click. Then click Layer Image. Then Upside Normal to change on Multiply to click. Then click Adjustment to Curves to click. Then adjust the brightness on curves. Then close. Then look at the image. How easy to sky replacement in Photoshop. Go to Edit to Sky Replacement to click. Click on Sky. If you like any clouds or select. Click on OK. Look at the image.
The video we are watching today is how to blend to freeze on the strawberry on Ice Cube in Photoshop. Click Layer option and unhide the first layer. And then first layer right-click to blending option. And then downside underlying layer to adjust. And then click OK button. Then look at the image.
Click Layer option and create new layer. Then close Layer option. And then select Brush tool. Then select Color Picker. Then select Yellow color. Then click OK button. Then Bulb Center to click. And Little Big on Brush and next click. Then again Brush click. Then click Layer option and first layer Upside Normal to change on Linear Dodge to click. Then click Background Layer and create new layer. Then Upside Normal to click and change on Linear Dodge to click. Then close Layer option. And Brush Size to decrease. Then Bulb Left Side Area to draw. Click and hold Shift plus next click. Then Right to Same. Then click Layer option and duplicate the second layer. Then select second layer. Then go to Filter to Blur to Gaussian Blur to click. Then Radius value to 100 pixels. Then click OK button. Then check the image. How to create car glow effects in Photoshop. First select on Object Selection tool. Then drag the cursor to car, automatic select the car. Then click Layer option. And Ctrl+J to duplicate the selected area. Then close Layer option. Then go to Filter to Filter Gallery to click. Then adjust the window. Then zoom out. Then select on Sketch. And select Photocopy. Then click on OK button. Then go to Image to Adjustment to invert to click. Then go to Image to Adjustment to Hue or Saturation to click. Then Hue point drag on right side on green color. Then click on OK button. Then click Layer option and select Background layer. Then Adjustment to Color Lookup to click. Then select on Moonlight. Then Close. Then select Background layer. Then go to Filter to Blur to Gaussian Blur to click. Then Radius to 10 pixels. Then click on OK button. Then close Layer option. And look at the image. First click Layer option and unhide the first layer. Then right-click to select pixels to click. Go to Edit to copy to click. Then hide the layer. Then go to Select to deselect. Then create new layer. Then close Layer option. Then go to Filter to Vanishing Point to click. Then adjust the window. Then draw the points on 4 sides. Then Ctrl+V to paste the image. Then Ctrl+T to adjust and drag on selected area. Then adjust. Then enter on keyboard. Then click Layer option and first layer right-click to Blending option to click. Then downside underlying layer left side point to drag on right side. Hold Alt plus drag. Then click on OK button. Then look at the image. The video we are watching today is how to turn on bike light in Photoshop. Select Ellipse tool. Fill color on white. Stroke to none. Then hold Shift to draw the ellipse on light area. Then adjust. Then click Layer option. Then first layer right-click to Blending option to click. Then downside underlying layer left side point to hold Alt plus drag to adjust. Then click Layer option. And create new layer. Then close Layer option. Then select Brush tool. Then click Foreground color. Then select the color. And click OK button. Then click Layer option and first layer upside normal to change on screen to click. Then close Layer option. Then light area to first click. Then brush size to increase and second click. Then look at the image. How to create glow effects in Photoshop. Click Layer option and unhide the first text layer. Right-click to select pixels to click. Go to Select to modify to contract to click. Value on 10 pixels. Click OK button. Again go to Select to modify to feather to click. Radius to 4 pixels. Click OK button. Adjustment to solid color to click. Select on white color. OK button to click. Select second text layer. Right-click to blending option to click. Select on color overlay. Adjust the settings. Select on outer glow. Adjust on all settings. Click on OK button. 2 layers on select. Right-click to merge layers to click. Adjustment to hue or saturation to click. Adjust and check all hue colors. Close layer option. And select Object Selection tool. And select Add to Selection. Automatic Selection tool work. And select the apple on Automatic Select. Select the apple and single click. Then click Layer option. And adjustment to hue or saturation to click. Then hue point to drag on adjust on red color. Then close. Then look at the image. First select on Mixer Brush tool. Then increase the brush size. Then hold Alt plus mouse left side click. Then decrease the brush size. Then upside click brush settings. Then brush spacing to adjust. Then hardness to 100%. Then click shape dynamics. Then control to direction to click. Then close. Then increase the brush size. And click and draw. Then again decrease the brush size. Then click on draw. Then again decrease the brush size and draw. Then again decrease the brush size and draw. The video we are watching today is how easy to mock up on teacup in Photoshop. Click Layer option and first layer opacity to decrease. Then close Layer option. Then Ctrl plus T and right click to warp to click. Then upside custom to click. And select arc lower to click. Then adjust the design. Then click Enter on keyboard. Then click Layer option and first layer opacity to increase. And upside normal to change on linear burn to click. Then first layer right click to blending option to click. Then downside underlying layer right side point to drag on adjust. Hold Alt plus drag. Then click OK button. Then look at the image. Click Layer option and select first layer and unhide. Then right-click to select pixels to click. Then go to Edit to copy to click. Then hide the first layer. And go to Select to deselect to click. Then create new layer. Then close layer option. Then go to Filter to vanishing point to click. Then draw the points on 4 sides. Then Ctrl+V to paste the image and drag on correct position. Then select Create Plane. Then left side are to draw points on 4 sides. Then Ctrl+V to paste the image. And Ctrl+T to adjust. Then drag on set correct position. Then enter on keyboard. Then click Layer option and first layer upside normal to change on multiply to click. Then right-click to blending option to click. Then downside underlying layer right side point to drag on hold Alt plus drag left side. Then click OK button. Then look at the image. How to cut mockup in Photoshop. First close layer option. Then select object selection tool. Then draw and click the cup to select. Then click layer option and adjustment to gradient to click. Gradient color to click. Then collapse orange. Then select the gradient color. Then click OK button. Then upside normal to change, on color to click. Then close layer option. Then select text tool. Then cup upside click and type. Then Ctrl+T to adjust. Then little rotate. Then enter. Then click layer option and right click to rasterize type to click. Then close layer option. Then Ctrl+T to right click to wrap to click. Then upside custom to click to change on arc lower to click. Then downside center point to drag on adjust. Then click enter. Then click layer option and color overlay to click. Then select the color and click OK button. Then text layer right click to blending option to click. Then downside underlying layer right side point to drag hold Alt plus left side to drag. Then check preview. Then click OK button. Then close layer option. And select move tool. Then move to check the text. Click layer option and first layer to duplicate. Then select third layer. Then close layer option. Then go to view to rulers to click. Then upside and left side ruler point to drag on center. Then click layer option and select first layer. Then close layer option. And Ctrl+T. And center point to drag on place ruler's center. Then click and rotate. And enter. Then Ctrl+Shift+Alt+T. More times same process. Then adjust the last layer. Ctrl+T to adjust. Then look at the image. How easy to change silver to gold color in Photoshop. Click layer option and first layer right click to select pixels to click. Then create new layer. Then select background color picker. Then change the gold color code. Then click OK button. Then click on Ctrl+Backspace. Then upside normal to change on color to click. Then look at the image. The video we are watching today is how to easy to change red color car to white color in Photoshop. Go to image to adjustment to hue or saturation to click. Then master to click change on magentas to select. Then add color picker to click. Then select the color. Then first red color to click. Then click next color. More than add to next color. Then saturation center point to drag on left side. Then light side area color to click. Then lightness center point to drag on right side. Then click OK button. Then look at the image. How to create on caret text effects in Photoshop. First select on Text tool. Then click and type the text. Then enter. And Ctrl+T and adjust the text size. Then enter. Then click layer option and right click to rasterize type to click. Then close layer option. And then Ctrl+T and right click to wrap to click. Then adjust the text on the caret size. Then click enter. Then click layer option and select second layer and duplicate. Then select first layer. And right click to select pixels to click. Then select on second layer. Then go to select to inverse to click. Then go to cut to click. Then second layer right click to select pixels to click. Then select on third layer. Then select eraser tool. Then click brush settings. And select the brush. Then increase the brush size. And then go to select to inverse to click. Then erase on unwanted area. Then go to select to deselect to click. Then hide the first layer. Then select second layer. And click FX to blending option to click. Then click styles. Then fur to collapse. And select the second style to apply. Then click OK button. Then look at the image.
How to create 3D text effects. Click on Text tool and type the text. Then Ctrl+T to adjust the text. And click Warp Text. And Warp Style to select Arc. And adjust the bend. And then click OK button. And then click Layer option and first layer to click Layer Style to click Blending option. And click and tick on Satin. And follow the points. And tick and click Gradient and Overlay. And click Gradient and select the gradient color. And follow the points. And click OK button. And then Ctrl+T to adjust the height on 100.50. And click Enter. And then click Layer option and right-click to select on Convert to Smart Objects. And then Ctrl+Shift+Alt+T to 50-time press. And then first layer to right-click to blending option to click. And tick and click on bevel and emboss. And downside shadow mode click to linear burn. And opacity to 0. And tick and click gradient overlay. And click gradient and select the color. And follow the points. And click OK button. And then layer option to scroll on last layer before layer to right-click on blending option to click. And tick and click drop shadow. And then follow the points. And then click OK button. And look at the text.
Click Layer option and unhide the first text layer. And right-click to blending option. And select Color Overlay. And click Color Picker. And adjust the gold color code. After click OK button. And then select Bevel and Emboss. Then bevel depth to 1000. And size to 25. Then shadow altitude to 10 degree. And gloss contour to change. And then highlight mode to change on linear dodge. And select drop shadow. Shadow opacity to 50. Distance to 25. Spread to 10. Size to 30. And then click OK button. And look at the image. How easy to blend two images in Photoshop. Click Layer option and unhide the first layer. Then close Layer option. And select Lasso tool. Then draw and select the area. Then go to Select to modify to Feather to click. Feather radius on 30 pixels. Then OK button to click. Then click Layer option and first layer to add layer mask to click. Then select on 2 layers. Then close Layer option. Then go to Edit to Auto Blend Layers to click. Then click Stack Images. And same settings. Then click OK button. Wait on 2 seconds. Look at the image. How to create blend paper in Photoshop. Select on Background Color Picker. Select on Gray Color. Click on OK button. Ctrl plus backspace to change the color. Select on Rectangular Mark tool. Click and draw the rectangle. Click Layer option and create new layer. Select Background Color Picker. Select the color on white. Ctrl plus backspace to apply the color. Go to Select Deselect to click. Close Layer option. Ctrl plus T and rotate the rectangle. Hold Ctrl plus click to drag and adjust the rectangle. Click Enter on keyboard. Again Ctrl plus T and right click to warp to click. Click and drag to blend the rectangle. Click on Enter. Click Layer option and duplicate the first layer. Select on second layer. Close Layer option. Create the shadow. Go to Image to Adjustment to Levels to click. Output levels right side point to drag on left side. Click on OK button. Ctrl plus T and center point to hold Ctrl plus drag. Click Enter. Go to Filter to Blur to Gaussian Blur to click. Radius to 40 pixels. Click on OK button. Click Layer option and decrease the opacity. Look at the image.